Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I look like a mess, but that's because I'm sick. Today is Wednesday. I should have been at work, but um, yesterday I got sent home early. They let me go home. They sent me home, kind of both actually, because I wasn't looking very good, and my boss knew I wasn't feeling very well. My stomach's been very iffy recently. And then a few hours after I got home, my body started hurting, my head hurt, freaking, I started getting a small fever, very small fever, but still a small fever. Um, and today my body was really hurting, and I'm still feeling pretty cruddy, so I just called in. I had to help find replacements, but I think we had it all figured out. I felt super bad too, because freaking my boss is leaving for a conference, and I had to be sick. Trying to get it to where it's like, so I threw a wrench in all the plans and everything. But Chelsea's been here watching after me. Someone came by and dropped off freaking these like to-go soups in a cup, whatever, for me since they found out I was sick. They were so nice. Like, it made my day. It was so sweet of them. They didn't have to. They've never even like officially met me, but they were like, "Do you need anything? Do you have anything to like warm up your insides?" Because I was like in like, so fun fact, like I wear these shorts and keep sweatpants nearby, tank top underneath, long sleeve sweatshirt. I have a sweater, my favorite sweater, cardigan, wherever you want to call it. It's like a wearable blankie. It's inside out, but so you can wear layers and take them off whenever you're hot and cold. I got a heating blanket. I was freaking cold. Had my heat turned all the way up. Was wearing, different shorts and sweatpants and whatnot, and I was still freaking cold. And they're like, "Well, maybe have some tea or hot cocoa or soup." And I'm like, "I might have that. I don't have that, and I don't think I have that either." So they came by and dropped off soup, which completely just, oh, made me want to get all teary-eyed. But yeah, so today's kind of like a small vlog chit chat video. I feel crappy. I feel a little bit better at the moment. Like, that's the thing with colds, is you can feel good for a moment and then not feel good. That's how they roll. But I was looking through my Snapchat story, or my Snapchat, and Snapchat now does memories kind of like Facebook. And while I was, looking through them, because it was like, "Hey, you have memories." Um, it kind of reminded me, January 9th, it had these, which at the time was my boyfriend. Uh, he was amazing. Um, that's kind of bittersweet. Like, oh my gosh, my feels. But he was my boyfriend, best friend, and I felt super bad because I may have actually talked about it. I'll have to look back, but he came from Arizona to stay with us for 2 weeks to visit me, and out of those entire 2 weeks, I was well-ish 2 days, and I felt completely terrible. I felt so horrible. I have never been that sick, ever. I had the stomach bug, I had sinus infection, I had a freaking cold, I had fevers, I had ear infections. Like, it was a Pop-Tart show, and it was so bad. I could hardly sit up by myself. I could hardly feed myself. I couldn't stand the cold. Like, just even bringing my hands out of the blankets, it hurt. He was a freaking champ. Um, I've never had I have never had someone treat me so well. And we had parted ways due to circumstances which we've talked down. We're friends still. Like, we've just always been able to be friends and talk. And it was a complete misunderstanding. But he has a girlfriend now, but he was the best ever. He definitely set a standard line up there, to how I should be treated, for sure. But he was a champ. Back to the story. He was a freaking champ. He was an EMT at the moment, or a paramedic, not EMT, paramedic. worked at a clinic, and he's certified, so he came and sat on the floor with me while I was puking my guts out, which I know, totally lovely. Not many people do that. They can hardly stand that. He held my hair back. He checked if I needed anything, water, blankets, and he slept in the living room while I slept on the couch. He slept in a chair, and from 10 o'clock p.m. till about 8 o'clock the next morning, I was still puking almost every hour, almost, if I remember right. And he would wake up each time, rub my back, hold my hair back, have me sip on some water. He was, and then I ended up having to go to the ER. And I can walk. Like, I was way too weak. My body hurt way too bad. He helped me get my shoes on and sweatpants because I wore shorts. And he helped me get my jacket on. He carried me to the car. He carried me and helped me walk to the clinic. Like, he was the bomb. And fast forward to today, like, that memory popped up, and like all those memories, came through my head, and it put some perspective. And I also find it funny how this year I'm sick the same time. I find that funny. I find it ironic. I don't get as sick as I normally used to because I had a terrible immune system. I have a few health problems, but power through. I found it funny how I'm sick around the same time I was last year. But the perspective is I'm not nearly as sick as I was last year, and that I am so thankful for, because unlike last year where I had my family to help take care of me, my boyfriend at the time, who was, all of them were amazing, went beyond, how's that going? They went so out of their way to help me. And now I live by myself with my cat. Like, I don't have help like that. And it makes me sound pitiful, but I do sometimes can get really sick. Just my body just does not always fight off stuff as well as others, and sometimes it can really knock me down, where sinus infections can knock me down for a week, and that's frustrating and discouraging, and sometimes I need help, which, being a human, you don't want to be like, hey, I need help, or you don't want people to have to wait on you, but sometimes you have to, because you physically can't. But, like I said, I live by myself and I have my cat, and she's not going to be able to do that. So I'm so thankful that I am not that sick this year, because I don't know what I would be doing right now. I can't afford going to the doctor, and I can't afford being 2 weeks out of work. That's an entire paycheck for me. I can't. So I'm so freaking thankful that this year I'm not that sick. I have some kind of weird flu that I don't sound bad. I feel cruddy, but it's not nearly as bad as it could be. Thank God. So there's that. I needed some perspective, and thanks to Snapchat, it gave me some perspective, and it helped me, and yeah. Also, God bless America. God, everyone is just, jeez. They're all, like, replying to the post I did. Because I did a post on Facebook about it as well, because, you know what? Sometimes we all need a little bit of perspective. We all do. But in other updates, this year's gonna be interesting. My parents are moving. About 4 or 5 hours away. They're gonna be a minute. So that's gonna be rough, because I have never been that far away from my family. It was rough for me not to hug my mom every morning when I moved into my own apartment, because I'm a very cuddly person, and I love still cuddling and hugging my mom, like, all the time. And that was rough. And now they're going to be 4 or 5 hours away. I won't get to see them on the weekends if I choose, or when they come to town to get groceries or whatever. Like, it's going to be interesting. So there's that change. They're going to be doing that by the end of February. So, yeah. And work's been a little interesting. My hours keep getting cut because it's been super slow and all that good jazz. So, but yeah. Happy New Year's. I had filmed another video, but I think I'll do this one instead. So Happy New Year's. Merry late Christmas. Hope you had a wonderful time. New Year's goals. I need another soup. I need another sip of soup. This stuff is actually really good. It's by Campbell's too. Well, yes. Tomato and sweet basil. So good. New Year's. Oh, my hair did change. I bleached my roots and dyed them red so I can grow out my black, which is, you can see in the bun. I'm growing it out. I'm also growing out my hair. So that's that. Let's see. New Year's. So I didn't really make any New Year's resolutions, so to say. I am making goals because I found Jeez Louise, everyone's at once. We're gonna stick you on vibrate right now. I lost my goals, and I lost my motivation, and I lost my drive. God bless America. I can't do this. I need to stick everyone on silent right now. It's driving me nuts. It will not stop. But I lost my drive and etc. And I don't like it. I don't like getting in those funks. So I don't know. I need to I still love makeup and I still love doing it, but I don't really have the time. Like, it's still something I want to do. I still want to do people's makeup and stuff, and I still love it. I just, my creativity for doing cosplay kind of fun looks, that's kind of not there right now. And then, anytime I get days off, which is Sunday and Monday, by then I don't want to wear makeup because freaking I'm tired and I have to clean and, adulting. So much fun. But I have been enjoying interior decorating a lot. Like, I redid my living room because I got a new couch. Well, not a new couch, but another couch. And so I redid it a smidge, which I will be showing you soon. I have to, film it on my phone and then have to figure out how to put it to my freaking laptop. So there's that. That's why I haven't done one, which my bestie wants me so bad. My bae wants me to post so bad an apartment tour. I'm working on it, but I have to figure out some ways to maneuver some things to make it work. So that's that. But so I'm gonna be trying to do yoga again. I have gotten a little bit of a stomach because I'm eating and I'm lazy and I eat a lot. I'm not healthy either. And some people will be like, oh, you don't have a stomach. I can notice my stomach. It's not nearly as flat as it used to be. So I'm going to try to do yoga just because it helped my body out so much with some of the health issues and stuff I have, as well as it helped me with my stress levels. And it just makes you feel good. It does your body so much good to do yoga, and I need to set a schedule or figure it out. I need to at least do it once a day. And I want to read You're a Badass once a day, a chapter a day, which I've kind of sucked on. And I also got this book from TJ Maxx. I've been wanting one of these. This is where you answer. It's got 365 questions for 5 years. So you answer one question on that date. So January 1st, you answer a question 1 year. Then the next year, you'll answer the same question. You just go through the book, answering questions each day, which I thought was really cool. So you can see how things have changed, your answers have changed, or what specifically happened that day, that year. I don't know, I found it a really cool way to see how 5 years can differ. So that I got. My goal is to do that. And just live a little healthier, eat a little healthier, mentally be healthier, just all around. So yeah, that's my New Year's, and to make new goals to strive for. Those are my goals right now. Plain and simple. I don't have dates specifically to have, oh, I need to be fit by this day. No, I need to live healthier. I do. But yeah, that is that. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up, hit the bell notification if you want to see more videos whenever I post them. I'm trying, but still not having internet makes it a little hard. If you have any New Year's resolutions or goals you're trying to meet, comment them down below. I would love to know. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.